Hello, Oregon Trail Association. It is Matt Bisek, your Executive Director, once again with a mid-June update video. First and foremost, in regards to the OTA services, I'm going to put them up again here on the screen, just kind of making sure that you all are aware of the various things that we can help your program do and ways that you can spend down some of those extra funds in the remainder of the year. With most academic terms coming to an end, summertime is a great time to work on things like policy and procedures or do staff training. So just want to let you know that we are here to help support you in any kind of creative way that you can think of that would add value to your programs. Next, I want to take a moment to just highlight a video series that Tawam Raitu has been doing for us. It's a trail alumni of ours. He traveled around the state back in 2022 doing a bunch of first-gen training workshops. So he's put together a video series that is targeting trail employees in particular. There is one for some trail graduates, but we have that series posted up on our YouTube channel, on our website. I'm going to post the link to the most recent video for this week that is out there for SSS and McNair professionals. But these are just really short little clips, little inspirational videos to kind of help us feel more motivated to show up and do this work that we do every day, which oftentimes can be kind of thankless work sometimes. You know, the students, rightfully so, are kind of focused on their world and improving their own lives, and they don't always take a bunch of effort to kind of congratulate us and validate us in the work that we do. So that is in part what this video series is trying to provide. So go ahead and check those out. Again, YouTube channel on the website, and I'll link both of those in the email as well. Next, I just want to make a short note here that next week I'll be sending out an email over the listserv to vote in our board elections. We have a few vacancies on the board, and when it comes to elections, it's just going to be a simple format. Everybody's going to be voting on our president-elect position that's open, and for each of the district reps, really you only need to be voting on those if you are actually a member of that district. So on the form itself, I'll make sure to kind of link on our website that kind of shows all the programs and where they fall within each of the 6 districts. So just kind of as a reminder now, you only need to vote for the district reps if it is somebody that is within your own actual region. So it should not take more than a minute of your time next week. Oh, probably more. I asked for some bios, maybe some reasonings for why these individuals want to be on the board for some of the contested positions. So I would really appreciate it if you took some time and actually contributed to that poll so that we can make our selections for future board members. Next, I wanted to just quickly highlight the results of the GAN increase survey that I sent out last week, just kind of polling where different folks saw themselves using the increase in funding. I will put the chart up here on the screen so you can kind of see this along with me, but there were basically 4 categories that got positive responses. It was staff salary increases. 65% of folks said that they would look to use funds for that. 53% balancing the budget to maintain current rising staff costs. As many of us know, with cost of living increases, the increases were GAN were basically necessary just to maintain current staffing levels. So 53% said that. 59% said they would use funds for student programming, and for supply purchases, including technology, we had 29%. So hopefully you can take some of this data if you're having any kind of pushback from your institution related to salary increases and kind of show that there is a statewide, these are kind of what most people are looking to do with the funds, and that there is a need to do that. Nobody had indicated that they're actually looking to add new positions with the increase, which makes sense given it's not quite enough to likely do that. But this information will also be in the email that I send this out in as well, but just want to make sure you have access to those results. And the last item I have for you today is just providing an update on our state funding that we receive as an organization. So I got 2 items to present on here today. The first is the bill that we've been pushing for months because of kind of the state of things in the Oregon legislature. A lot of the smaller bills are not likely to be passed because they don't quite have a quorum to do that. However, there was enough support for what we were trying to do in supporting college access and completion programs that what the legislator did is took our kind of bill and knowing they weren't going to be able to pass it, they defaulted to what was passed the previous biennium So that first $1 million we got, that just went to those 5 organizations, Oregon Trio Association being one of them, and they just copied that language and included it in the HECS approved budget. So it is appearing as though we still need the whole Oregon legislature to approve the budget, and we also need the governor to sign it. But once that is in place, Oregon Trio Association should have 2 more years of continued support through state funding, which is super exciting. And then we also got word this past week that the Ford Family Foundation approved a request for $250,000 over the next 4 years to help support the work we do in our efforts to try to expand TRIO programs statewide and just create more opportunities for our students. So lots of good news on the funding fronts, and we should be moving forward as strong as ever as we progress into next academic year. We definitely have ambitions to kind of grow the fiscal stability of Oregon Trio Association, so we're not as susceptible to the whims of our legislative policymakers. So we have plenty of time to kind of map that out. We have some good strategies in place we're looking to implement over the next 2 years. But needless to say, Oregon Trio Association, as you've come to know it, with this added supports, is not going anywhere anytime soon. So it is my pleasure to be here in this role. It's wonderful to serve you all, and I hope I can continue to do so. And it appears I will be able to do that at least for the next couple of years, assuming you all will have me. So with that, I don't have any other updates. Hopefully you all can have some time to take some much needed breaks during the summer months here coming up. And if you are running summer programming, this is probably your craziest time of year at all. But it's fun. We love what we do. We love working with these students. So best of luck to all of you running those summer programs. As always, if you need any help or support in anything you are doing, please reach out to me, let me know, and we are always here to respond to your needs. So with that, I hope you have a good rest of your month, and I will see you soon. Take care.